Hi, so I am Jordan Anderson, and this is my bridge. It is a K-Truss, so you can see the K shape that's mirrored on both sides, meeting in an X in the middle. And then it's got the roadbed and a couple supports across the top. This bridge is about 24 inches. It is 24 and a little bit, less than 24 and a half inches, and about 4.5 inches tall, just a little under. And then it is just about 4.5 inches wide on the outside, and then on the inside it is 3.5 inches exactly. And then the span of the bridge that we're testing it across is 20 inches. So we measured the bridge, but we measured it with this block glued on and with a scale that we made out of fishing weights. So it is not entirely accurate, and it weighed a little more than 6 ounces, but it is with the block glued on, so the bridge itself weighs less than 6 ounces. This bucket that we hooked underneath and the carabiner both weigh about 2.2 pounds or a kilogram. And so the way we'll test the bridge is by pouring water in the bucket until the bridge breaks, and then measuring the bucket and the carabiner and the water inside to figure out how much the bridge was able to hold. So I think this bridge is going to hold roughly 40 pounds of weight, but we will be testing it out. We'll be pouring in a gallon of water first, which is roughly 8.34 pounds, and we'll continue from there pouring in gallons, and then smaller and smaller increments until the bridge starts to deform or break. This is gallon number 2 that we're pouring in. So we're roughly at 16.5 plus the 2, so we're closer to 18 pounds right now on the bridge. Starting to hear a little noise, but I think that's just from the bucket shifting. This is gallon number 3 going in right now. So this is getting close to 25 pounds once this is all in. And we're not really seeing any deformation along the roadbed. So this next one that we're pouring in is 4 cups, which is 2 pounds. So this is one of our smaller increments that we're pouring in, that we pre-measured, and we're just going to be pouring more water. This is another 2 pounds that is going in. Okay. Our third cup of 2 pounds going in. So in goes our fourth bucket of 2 pounds, and then we added this straight bar so we can see that the roadbed is bowing a little bit, but the deformation isn't huge. We haven't heard a lot of cracking noises, so I think it's okay. This is our 5th bucket of 2 pounds going in. And then this is the 6th bucket of 2 pounds going in. Once we're all done with this, we plan to measure the water in the bucket with a fish scale that we have. Here's how much water is in the bucket right now. It's filled up pretty fast. Okay, and so now we've moved on to our smallest increment, which is 2 cups, which is a pound of water. So you can really start to see some of that bowing in the roadbed. There it goes. It's looking pretty good though. Here's our second
1 pound.
1 pound. With the lovely assistant from Mom and Dad. Ooh. So my flash is getting low because my phone is low. That's what that noise was. But in goes our third 1 pound cup. This is cup number 4. That's okay. Haven't quite reached an inch yet, so we're gonna keep going. We may run out of bucket before we crack the bridge, but that's what we're looking for, right?
Oh, we hear a pop.
That was a fun noise. All right. This is cup number 5. Still going though. Yeah, because that is definitely not an inch. There it goes. Ooh, look at along the top. It's looking a little bowed.
Yeah, it's bowing good now. Okay.
Okay, this is 7. I think this is 7. I might have lost count. I did not catch that on video.
Oh.
That would be the sound of the bridge cracking. Oh, there it goes. That is the broken bridge. So we're going to measure how much water was in the bucket and how much the combination water, bucket, and carabiner weighed, and find out the result of this bridge. So this fish scale only goes to 28 pounds, and we lifted the bucket on the fish scale, and it did not leave the ground, and it already hit 28 pounds. So we're using our other fish scale. Okay, so this is lifting the bucket. The bucket is off the ground, just a teensy, and it is around 45 pounds. Just about at 45 pounds. Okay, so this is the bridge in all of its broken glory. There's the rest of it, the pieces that went all over the floor. So we actually had a seam across the top here. Let me clear it up so you can see it. We had a seam across the top here. You can see some of that glue. And yeah, it definitely broke across the top seam, broke across where we glued it on the bottom. Here is the full 5-gallon bucket. But the bridge held about 45 pounds. The bucket, the carabiner, and the water were together about 45 pounds. Correction, this is actually a 6-gallon bucket. We would have overflowed a 5-gallon bucket, but our little bridge, a little K-Truss bridge, held 45 pounds, not the 40 pounds that we expected, so it actually went over our guesstimation and was for a really satisfying conclusion to the bridge project.